This is your boy Share Speaks, man. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and subscribe to my boys Millaboy Gaming and Heemz Gaming for more gaming live stream. You might see the boy up on there kicking ass on one of your live streams. Okay, today we get to the season 2 premiere of Cloak and Dagger, one of my favorite shows, Restless Energy. In this episode, we saw the characters being both rather restless. In particular, I'll say Tyrone, because Tyrone, as you know, went back to doing his usual vigilante stuff. Trying to stop the crime, stop the drug dealing in New Orleans and where he's from and things of that nature. But Tandy, on the other hand, is doing her thing. She's going back into ballet. Her mom's getting the help that she needs. But constantly, we see my boy Tyrone going through the motions of staying in that church by himself. The same thing that Tandy went through, pretty much. She was able to, relate and empathize with him. And Tyrone is feeling really bad about himself because, he's messing up. He's causing all this trouble, making things worse in the streets of New Orleans than making them actually better. As we all know, Detective O'Reilly, she came back. Her and Tyrone have been working pretty cohesively, trying to stop, crime and things of that nature. And O'Reilly was like, okay, look, Tyrone, I'm going to need you to stop doing this. And he actually just he just completely disregarded, what Detective O'Reilly said, went ahead and do things anyway. What we saw Tyrone doing was he kept stealing caches of money and drugs and bringing them to O'Reilly, to arrest these guys. He even surprised them when she was after she was after damn shooting range. We would see her actually popping pills, after, her shoulder was banged up and things of that nature. And, in the end of the events from last season, in fact, that's the reason why Tyrone actually laid low and was expected to do so because, he's known, I guess, now. I guess Detective O'Reilly doesn't want him to get hurt and things of that nature. So much, in fact, Tyrone is staying low so damn much that he hasn't even been able to see his parents or go to school and see Val, the woman that he loves, the girl he's in love with, because of the things that he's doing, because of his vigilante and that's Cloak. And so much so, later in the episode, we see him actually get caught taking money and or drugs, and he's asked to like a little bit, and so Tandy came in and helped him out. So they had a heart to heart. They went about, after O'Reilly, learned that he was actually having the two of the biggest gangs and distributors of the drugs and stuff were having to sit down at the club. They went, Tandy and Tyrone, they went, to try to make sure in surveillance, the sit down, things of that nature. We see Tyrone put a recorder in there, possibly just to catch, okay, what happened? Because when they went up in there, turns out it was a complete bloodbath, But luckily, on that recording, in the next episode, they actually get to see what all happens. In episode 2, White Lines, which I'll be doing next, along with this, so I'll be right back. And then also, we saw Tandy, just go through the motions pretty much. She helped a woman that was at the same recovery facility as her mother. She didn't like what her husband was doing. Her husband was very abusive and so on. Which, only come to find out the woman actually was terrified of how the house looked, She said people wrote on the walls, like, leave me alone, which was Tandy's work, because she thought that she was doing something good for the woman because her husband was being so abusive. And for a second, I thought the woman was actually pregnant. I think maybe she just might be. But we'll see. I'll be right back with you guys with season 2, episode 2, White Lines. This has been your boy Share Speaks. Peace and love. And I just want to give you guys a schedule of how I'll be doing this from now on. Given the fact that the CW shows are starting to shorten out a little bit, and there's a lot more time in between, what I might start doing is I might just do on Thursdays and Fridays. I might as well just start doing Cloak and Dagger, the first episode that airs, and then on Friday I do the second episode that premieres afterwards. That's how their whole thing is set up. This has been your boy Share Speaks, man. Peace and love, though.